Bumbling Biden sat down with CNN's Aaron Burnett for what was supposed to be a routine interview of softball questions from the regime-approved media. Little did Biden or his advisors know that he was walking into an absolute train wreck. You're going to love this. Hey, gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, your Patriot Professor, here to help you stay sane in these insane times. So make sure to smack that bell and subscribe button, and let's dive right in.
So when you talk about the economy, of course, it is by far the most important issue for voters. It's also true right now, Mr. President, that voters by a wide margin trust Trump more on the economy. They say that in polls. And part of the reason for that may be the numbers. And you're aware of many of these, of course. The cost of buying a home in the United States is double what it was when you look at your monthly costs from before the pandemic. Real income, when you account for inflation, is actually down since you took office. Economic growth last week, far short of expectations. Consumer confidence, maybe no surprise.
Stop. Look at his face. I mean, seriously, he's shocked. His cognitive conditions don't know how to process these devastating numbers being hurled at him. And he wasn't prepared for this. It's a CNN interview. CNN's supposed to have read the memo, right? That all legacy media outlets have to push the same pro-regime lies or else Trump returns to the White House. But somehow, at least for this segment, CNN didn't get the memo.
Economic growth last week, far short of expectations. Consumer confidence, maybe no surprise, is near a 2-year low. With less than 6 months to go to Election Day, are you worried that you're running out of time to turn that around?
We've already turned it around. Look at the Michigan survey. For 65% of the American people think they're in good shape economically. They think the nation's not in good shape, but they're personally in good shape. The polling data has been wrong all along. How many, you guys do a poll at CNN, how many folks you have to call to get one response? The idea that we're in a situation where things are so bad, the folks that, we've created more jobs. We're in a situation where people have access to good paying jobs. And the last I saw, the combination of the inflation, the cost of inflation, all those things, that's really worrisome to people with good reason. That's why I'm working very hard to bring the cost of rentals down, to increase the number of homes that are available. But let me say it this way. When I started this administration, people were saying there's going to be a collapse of the economy. We have the strongest economy in the world. Let me say it again, in the world.
Although GDP last week was far short of expectations.
Oh, it wasn't. Look, GDP is still growing. Look at the response of the markets. Overwhelmingly positive. Overwhelmingly positive. And one of the reasons why people feel good about it not being as strong as it was before is they believe that the Fed's going to respond.
They hope they're going to get a rate cut.
Yeah. Well, no president's had the run we've had in terms of creating jobs and bringing down inflation. It was 9% when I came to office. 9%.
Now, all of that lying, and that's, of course, all you just heard there was just lying. That CNN anchor knew it, right? She knows he's just lying blatantly. But generally, swamp creatures like Biden and Clinton are skilled in being able to lie artfully, right? I did not have sexual relations with that woman in accordance with the definition of sexual relations in that deposition. Not according to a frat party definition. Which definition did you think I was using? They tend to be very artful in the way they lie, but every once in a while they just get sloppy. And you just saw that happen there. Biden made a blatantly false claim there, claiming that inflation was 9% when he took office. Inflation, as you all know, inflation was nowhere near 9% when he took office. Inflation was nowhere near 9% in January of 2021. In fact, inflation was 1.4%. It certainly hit 9%, but not until Biden wrecked the economy. Under Biden, inflation hit a 40-year high. Not since Carter have we seen inflation rates like this. And here's the problem for Biden. Everyone freaking knows it. Now, he mentioned some nebulous Michigan poll that apparently claimed that 60% of voters are totally happy with Biden. The irony of ironies is just days back, Kaplan Industries released a poll showing that Trump was crushing Biden by 15 points in Michigan. 15 freaking points. Now, it was an outlier, to be fair, but the RCP polling average, the Real Clear Politics polling average that aggregates all the polls, shows Trump clearly beating Biden in Michigan. So I guess people are not too happy with him. Again, the inconvenient truth for Biden is that virtually all the polls in every swing state show Trump crushing him. Trump is ahead in the Project 538 polling average in every single swing state. That's what Biden can't stand. And to make matters even worse, the latest Pennsylvania poll that just dropped from Muhlenberg has Trump up by 3. That's a 4-point swing in Trump's direction since their last poll. I mean, gang, again, remember, if Trump wins Pennsylvania, it's over, gang. He's number 47. It's over. And this is what's freaking Biden out here. And you could see it in the total incoherence of his answer there. Did you catch that? The polls have all been wrong. You dog-faced pony. The polls have all been wrong. You know how I know? Because of the Michigan poll. I know the polls are wrong because of this poll. I mean, seriously, George W. Bush was mercilessly mocked by liberals for barely a portion of this mental absurdity. But unfortunately for Biden, the interview kept going. Gang, you all know that with Biden at the helm, government overreach is at an all-time high. The agencies that we all used to put our trust in are now turning against us. Even the FDA, the Food and Drug Administration, which is supposed to keep us safe and protect public health, is turning against us. They're trying to keep NMN, an essential enzyme vital for metabolism, DNA repair, and cell growth, away from us. They're trying to suppress a supplement that's revolutionizing health. But why? Well, it's simple. You know, a healthy population is harder to control. The current administration does not want you to get stronger, get better results in your health and fitness journey. But courageous patriots like Black Forest Supplements remind us that we never back down. It's time to take control of our health and get stocked up on NMN to show the left we can't be stopped. I love Black Forest Supplements. They're absolutely amazing, and they are actively fighting the FDA to keep NMN from being classified as a drug. If that happens, Big Pharma will have total control. But not only are they fighting the crazy woke liberals, Black Forest Supplements is giving Turley Talks listeners a huge discount on NMN. For the next 48 hours, they're offering a buy two, get one free deal. You heard that right. Buy two, get one free. But that's just for the next 48 hours. So don't sit on this one. Go get your NMN right now and get your health out of the hands of Big Pharma. Click on that link below and get your NMN, and let's fight back together.
What about, but there's real pain. Grocery prices are up 30%, more than 30% since the beginning of the pandemic. And people are spending more on food and groceries than they have at any time, really, in the past 30 years. That's a real day-to-day pain that people feel.
It really is. And it's real. But the fact is that if you take a look at what the people have, they have the money to spend. It angers them and angers me that you have to spend more. For example, the whole idea of this notion that Senator Casey talked about, shrinkflation. I think it's on your
Same
program.
Price for a smaller bottle of juice or something.
For example, Snickers bar, they did a thing, and it's like 20% less for the same price. That's corporate greed. That's corporate greed. And we've got to deal with it, and that's what I'm working on.
Corporate greed. That's what Biden thinks is going to resonate with voters. Corporate greed. 1990s slogans. And did you notice what he said beforehand? Oh yeah. No, I know prices are sky high. I know. But you got the money. People got the money. The guy can't keep his talking point straight. Which is it? Is it, hey, the economy is so great, high prices don't matter because everyone's got money to pay for it? Or is it corporate greed? Which is it? Now, I don't know why CNN turned on Biden here. Maybe it's got something to do with this.
As you know, Americans don't assess the economy through the economic indicators and data that we all report on constantly. They assess it through how they feel about it. 34% currently approve of Biden's handling of the economy. So significantly lower than his overall job approval, 66% disapprove. And when you ask, how is the economy going today? What's your rating of it? 30% of Americans say it's good. 70% of Americans say it's poor. I just want to note here that the economy is overwhelmingly the most important issue for voters. This is not insignificant. And so while there are a ton of other issues that we discuss, and even issues that the president performs worse on, the Israel-Hamas war, immigration, the economy is still front and center for people. So this is something you're going to hear Biden talk about day in and day out to try to boost those numbers up as well.
70% of voters, 70% think the economy is poor. And what is CNN's solution to this? Well, according to this pundit at CNN, Biden's going to have to talk about the economy more. Biden has to talk more about the economy. That's the solution. That's their solution for the 70% of voters who think the economy absolutely sucks. So obviously, they gave Biden a platform to talk about the economy more. And as you can see, the more Biden talks, the more the economy appears to tank. Here's your opportunity to tell big tech tyrants where they can stick it. Click on that link below and download our brand new cancel-proof Turley Talks app, and you can sign our special declaration of restoration. That's our petition to big tech that declares a new day is dawned. They are no longer in control, and we are taking our nation back. We've already got over 1,000 signatures of courageous patriots, and yours is next. Click on that link below or go to fight.turleytalks.com right now.